Hey everyone, Aparna here. Day 8 today of me painting with acrylics on paper, and it is such a wonderful experience. Um, really enjoying myself. What you see me paint today is my, I call it my comfort painting. This is forest, water, stream, stones, and rocks. I love painting them, and at this point, it I'm giving the initial layers on the painting, and this is how I approach acrylic paintings. I give a base layer, and on top of it I will start layering. I like to go from dark to light, and I have been having so much fun in this process. And doing it on paper, of course, is challenging, because what I am realizing, this is my 8th day, and I am realizing that this paper, of course, acts little differently than a canvas. So I have to be careful with the water, how much water I'm adding. And but the good thing is the paper is taking layers. Not many, because I am not very comfortable with adding too many layers at this point. However, I am definitely looking forward to seeing what happens if I glaze in my paintings. Right now, I'm not really doing too much of glazing. I'm not using the glazing method. Glazing is a method where you apply a layer of color, you let it dry, and then you glaze with another layer of different color or the same similar color for depth and effects. I have layered on this paper, and this paper takes it well, surprisingly. And to my joy, to my absolute joy, this paper has been a joy to work with, and it's behaving brilliantly so far. However, when I apply acrylics on canvas, I glaze a lot more than what I've been doing on this. However, I love the challenge. I love this exploring that I'm doing right now. Really having fun with it, uh, learning a lot. And the best thing is, I was missing acrylics, like but now I am getting back to it. I might be physically little tired nowadays because of my medication and stuff like that. A lot of things going on in my mind as well. However, this is really really helping me stay calm and be in my comfort zone. And yes, having now that I'm talking about comfort zone, I have to tell you this. Yesterday, was it yesterday or was it day before yesterday? I believe it was last night. I suddenly started sketching human beings. Oh my god, I was so excited that I started sketching human beings, figures that actually look like human beings. I have been now, if you're wondering why I'm so excited about something like that, is because for a very long time I have been wanting to add some human figures in my paintings. That is something that I don't do. And I I do very less of drawing. If you see this very painting that I'm painting, I don't have many drawings in it. Drawings meaning objects like cars, human beings, birds, animals, or things like that. They are mostly forests, leaves, tiny flowers, water, stones, rocks, leaves. That's what falls in my, if you can call it drawing, then that's all I do in my drawing scope, but because that's what I really enjoy doing it. However, it's been couple of years when I have been realizing that I really want to improve my artwork and I want to go to the next level now. And for that, I feel I really want to add some extra subjects, some objects into my painting, like a complete form uh, of animal, like an entire animal. I like to paint uh, eyes, but I don't really paint or draw the full animal. I really want to start doing that. I want to add cars, I want to add human figures, I want to add certain elements in my painting, to take it to the next level. And I really want to do that. I want to explore that side now. And because of my health condition, and where I had to slow down in order to heal and take rest, I, of course, the painting, my painting acrylics, sort of took a back seat for me, because I paint bigger paintings in acrylics. I don't really do this size. I've never, as a matter of fact, never painted this small with acrylics. This is my first time I'm doing that, except for those two tiny papers I painted on with acrylics, because I was traveling and I just wanted to have a quick feel of how acrylic feels on paper. However, that was something I did not enjoy, maybe because I was in a hurry and I did not enjoy the process at that point, because I was not focused on it. That's possible. But yes, I always paint big when it comes to acrylics. This is the first time I'm painting so small. And I have been wanting to do this for a very long time, to include some human figures. And I am so excited. I am so excited that I finally managed to draw something beyond a stick man. I know the proportions are not really good at that point, but then I know now that all that I need to do now is I need to practice. I need to practice, and I need to love every figure that I create. And if I do that, I will reach the level I want to, so that I can start implementing those in my paintings. So I trust myself, I trust the process. And in this process, I also learned something. I learned that you don't always have to do the research first and then start with the topic. Now, what I mean is, I did try my best to learn how to draw human figures and sketchings, and my mind absolutely refused to acknowledge all those sketchings. And I couldn't understand why my brain was not enjoying it, why I was not able to process how to draw human beings. It was just like, no, my brain just said no. And I did, however, start sketching. I started sketching my breakfast. I started sketching objects from around the house. And I stopped researching about sketching. And I thought, you know what? It's all right. It's okay. Something is not clicking in my brain right now. So let it be. But the desire from deep inside was still on fire. So I just let it be. And last few days, I have been coming across paintings, videos where they have been sketching human beings, and I didn't follow them because I thought, you know what, my brain anyway is not going to process it. So let it be. I'll not watch. I just continued watching some embroidery videos and just seeing what artists do, and the usual stuff. Enjoyed the videos, watched my Netflix, and then suddenly something happened. Something, I just grabbed my sketchbook and oh my god, I just created my first human sketch. And I was like, what? Like, seriously? Like, what just happened? I was actually watching a Netflix program at that point, and there were like many human beings in there. I don't know what was it I was watching, and I think it was the dinosaur program. Yes, I think it was the dinosaur program. It was not human beings, it was the dinosaurs uh, Netflix program. And I really, really felt like I wanted to draw those dinosaurs, but I don't know what happened. I just started drawing and sketching human beings. And when I see this video right now, I'm doing a voiceover, as you must have realized. I really wish I had added a human being. Now, that is very strange because that's something that never comes in my mind. That started coming in my mind a couple of years ago, but not before that. And I am so excited to explore that side of me. And I know I will have to face few bad human alien looking figures in my paintings before the good stuff happens, but it's okay, it's okay. I'm gonna do it. And not only that, I realized that I do have Posca acrylic pens with me, and I can actually draw these human figures with my acrylic marker pens. And they are pens, like a proper pen, not a brush tip, but a proper pen. I use acrylic pens for signing my acrylic artworks. I never done anything else with them. So I started doing it. And now I'm thinking I can use my Posca markers to draw out a human figure, isn't it? Now that has to be a start, right? It may not look good, but that's a start, and I'm so excited to start with that journey. And that reminds me, in this very video, after I finished this painting, I kept it aside. I came back after my lunch and I realized that the water needed a little bit more sparkles on it. So I used my Posca markers and I added a few dots and sparkles in the water. And you will see the photo. I added a photo of this painting after adding the Posca markers on it. So you will be able to see that in the very end. And I am so excited today. I'm going to try and see if I can add some colors to my human beings here. So far, I'm just doing it with a pen, and I can just see a human figure sitting in this very painting in one corner, maybe with a fishing line, or just sitting and enjoying the view. Yep, that's what is coming in my mind right now. But I'm going to take my time. I don't generally jump into doing things, but I'm going to do something about it. And I'm so excited about this. And I would love to encourage you guys. I would love to inspire you guys to get hold of your art supplies. I have never used my Posca markers beyond signing my artworks, and I've never used them. And I think only once I used them to draw some lines in some painting, but after that somehow I never did that. And try out your old supplies, guys. Go to your drawers, get hold of your old supplies, and have a fantastic time. And just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. Love every work that you do. Persevere through it. If you're not able to do something, don't be hard on yourself. Give it some time. Everything happens when the right time comes, but you need to practice, you need to love your work, you need to persevere through the things, through the stages, and you will create what you love to create. So I hope this video helps you stay inspired, and yeah, I hope you guys like this video, and if yes, then please like, share and subscribe. Stay inspired, and in the end, in this video you will see what I talked about. So until next time, stay happy and stay creative. Bye bye.